Okay, good morning. Si Gerald na ba no? Okay. Naka-download Vince og kuan uh, meta ads o best business suites.
Na-download ako sir kay Kuan. Kani mo ni kani business suit o meta ads sir.
Ah, kuan na sila kanang uh, ang ang meta ads kato may pagka-green ang color no? Blue green.
Oh, mo sir.
Uh, okay.
Am I visible, sir?
Dili G ang kini mao ni ang kuan no? Meta ads. Ang isa is business suite. Mao ni mga download.
Mo na sir.
So kining duha no? Meta ads business suite. Now, ang gamit ani niya no para at least ako lang ma-explain. Ang gamit ani niya normally man good when we do our kanang normal campaign is we usually go to Facebook. So ari ka usually mosulod sa Facebook, diri ka mo post, diri ka mag in short diri nimo buhaton tanan no, either you join in groups or adto nimo sa stories usually or marketplace usually sa Facebook ra jud ka, but kini siya nga campaign dili siya advisable. It's because number one, dili nimo control ang imuhang viewer or imuhang audience, meaning inig-post nimo sa Facebook, anybody can see it or anybody can look at it. Mabata man ka, matiguang man ka, manamay kwarta or wala, makakita sa imuhang ad. So meaning, posible siya na ang nakakita sa imuhang ad is dili ang imuhang target audience. Okay? Mao na ang naa sa Facebook. The reason why nganong mogamit ta og meta ads, nganong kini ato ang meta ads gamiton, it's because sa meta ads you are able to target your kanang audience. Okay? Now, dinhi sa meta ads, for example, kini may isa sa mga agent nato sa Mindanao na nag-run og campaign kini Mindanao Real Estate Shop. Makita nimo na ang yang campaign is kanang specific ni siya, no? Makita man nimo diri pila imong cost, pila na imuhang ni pila na kabuok ang imuhang respondent. So dinhi sa iyang ad makita nimo na sa iyang 2,000 pesos na siya 109 ka inquiry. So nahogra ang iyang cost per person is nahog og tag 21 pesos, no? So nay mga ingon ana. So depende na lang na sa napoy usahay prani kini kang rose ang iyang cost per person is only 12 pesos, so barato. Kay meaning na tarong nini og setup yang ads, daghan og respondent kay naman si 71 ka buok response. So mao na ang mahimo nga advantage, no? Mahimo ng advantage kung arita diri sa Meta Ads. Ang business suite, ang purpose sa business suite kay diri ka mo answer sa imuhang mga inquiries. For example, ayan, arita sa D818 nga page. Okay. Ang tanan ng mga inquiry or tanan ng mga message is maglaray ra jud na diha based sa imuhang ads. So walay masagol nga lain. Tanan nga chat message dinhi is based ngadto sa imuhang gihimo nga ads or imahimo nga campaign. So di ka malibog. Sayo nimo pag-follow up, sayo nimo nila pag-review because naglaray raman sila, no? So adto ta arita maghimo og campaign sa Meta Ads, arita mo answer sa inquiry sa business suites. So separate siya ang duha. Okay? So ang imong na-download Vince ang Meta Ads pa.
Ang duha na, sir.
Ang duha na. Okay, that's good. So that will be the one ang ato ang imuhang kinahanglanon for the kuan for the workshop. Okay, dito tuluan mo unsa ang paggamit sa kanang Meta Ads. Actually, ang Meta Ads is ad campaign, no, or marketing campaign. So ang purpose ra jud sa ads is number one, the moment maghimo ka og marketing campaign, imong i-identify kung kinsa ang imuhang target audience sa imuhang campaign. Okay? For example, nag-post ka o maghimo kag campaign sa usa ka butang na lang nato property sa San Fernando, for example. So imong analyson kung kini nga project kinsa may mga potential buyer ani, kinsa may target buyer ani. So ang imong observation na number one is based on the type of house. Number two, based sa geography sa San Fernando, unsa man common ang naa nga mga income earners sa San Fernando. Daghan ba dinhi ang government employee? Daghan ba dinhi ang nagtrabaho sa private corporation? Or daghan ba dinhi ang mga OFW? So imo siyang i-target. So karon ang imong buhaton na kay mag-analyze man ka og data unsa ang daghan nga population na naa sa San Fernando. Ang imo ra gyud buhaton na mo ato ra gyud ka ni Google. Ato ra ka ni Google, mag-search ka, no? Search ka dito og mga income earners in San Fernando, Cebu. Magawas na dito. So imo lang analyzeon ang data na, oy, daghan di ay nagtrabaho aning kumpanya, daghan anana. So makita nimo, ma-reading nimo na in a certain place, kung gusto kag information, ang imo ra gyud balikan is mato lang gyud ka ni Google, search lang ka. We always base marketing will always base on the numbers sa imuhang possible respondent. Okay? So, the moment na doon na kay certain project, matong I ask both of you na to prepare at least 2 projects, then we start to analyze that. Kung tun-ani mo na, unsa man ako ang target market ani, unsa may daghan sa population dinhi, unsa man ang mga income earners ani nila, adto ra kita balik ana ni Google tanan, no? Makakita ra gyud ka dito og mga information.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, si Jerald, sir, kay nibalin pa siyang cellphone kay yang laptop nagkuan.
Oo. Nagmabalin siya. So may pa cellphone na lang, okay na cellphone.
Oh, kay yang laptop kay ambot nga ano to dili mo kita ang cam niya.
Okay, basig sa kuan. Basig sa camera jud. Sige, hulat-hulato na to gamay, no? Hulat-hulato gamay. Para ugma, ready na mo ugma. Oh, okay. Connecting na yung audio.
Sir, visible na, sir.
Oh, visible na. Sige, we'll do it again, no? Atong i-recap. Okay. In preparation for tomorrow, G, mo ni ang inyong i-download kining Business Suite og Meta Ads. Kining duha. Okay. Now, normally, the usual na atong ginagamit kung mag-promote sa ato ang project if imong na remember during the time na kanang nag-market ka G, we always use Facebook, no? Either imo sa page nimo is i-post or sa groups or ato ka sa marketplace. Katong time na nakahalin ka asa man to mostly sa marketplace to G?
Yes, sir, sa marketplace through kanang mga Facebook page ba, mga groups.
Mga groups.
Like Cebu
Okay.
group.
So usually
sir.
Usually when we do campaign is ang atong ginabuhat is adto ta sa number 1 ato mga groups ato sa marketplace, but actually ang objective sa groups o sa marketplace is actually dili siya marketing actually, but actually that is already selling aspect na siya nga part. So in short, when we talk about campaign, that is marketing man ang campaign. Okay? When we do campaign, arita magsugod sa meta ads. Okay? In the meta ads, this is where we make our campaign. Let's say for example, let's start a campaign. Create campaign. Create campaign. For example, okay, mo ang page, no? Ang heading is create campaign. When we create campaign, imong i-define ang imong objective. Mao man ang mga objective. Unsa may gusto nimo mahitabo sa imong campaign? Na ay post engagement, dunay mga video views lang, website traffic, reach, or gusto ka kung na ay website is website conversion, kung na ay website, then messages or page likes lang. Normally, ang gusto natong mahitabo is messages gyud, no? Because we want to interact with our audience man. So inikabot dinhi manggod sa meta ads is define ang imong campaign. So butang nimo messages, automatic iyang iset na ang tanan nimo transaction, tanan nga responses sa imong campaign mo message siya. Iya mo yung disenyo. So dinhi ni-create nimo campaign, let's say for example na pictures na makakita man kaning day galaray 1 2 3 4 sa ubos. Maura ni ang steps in order to create campaign, no? Tomorrow i-discuss ni siya further in details, actual. Okay? I-discuss ni further in details kay kanang buhaton ani ogma is i-hands-on man ni siya. Okay? I-hands-on man. So ako lang mong itagag idea na when we create campaign, we create it dili ngadto sa page but we create it based on meta ads. Okay? Second, sa business suites, this is where we answer our kanang respondents. Ang atong mga respondents do naman na sila ay mga kaya di ba atong mag-set og message. Okay? So kung doon na makakita sa atong ads, onya targeted audience sa atong ad, automatically ang iyahang command button is always send message. So inig message niya ang tanan nga messenger responses maglaray ra na siya og og usa ka application. So walay laing masagol dinhi. Ang tanan nga reply or tanan nga responses is naara diri tanan based sa ads na imong gibuhat. So unlike sa normal na messenger, na mao man ni ang normal na messenger, unlike sa normal messenger na aman tanan malibog man ka, magsagol man siya tanan. Pero sa business suites ana all about ra jud sa imuhang inquiry, maglaray ra jud siya. Okay? So ang buhaton na ugma, when we make campaign, we don't do that here in Facebook. Dili na to nabuhaton dili sa Facebook, but ari na to buhaton sa Meta Ads, nya ari ta mo answer sa respondent diri sa business suites. Okay, mao na ang mahimong procedure. But tomorrow na siya i-discuss in details, no? So ako lang ni siyang pauna, no? Yeah. Okay. So here, now going back sa katong Meta Ads o business suites. Now, tomorrow, i-detail na tomorrow ni Sir Dave. But let's go back to katong projects na I ask you to prepare. Now, number one, when we make campaign, we will analyze who are the audience for our campaign. Let us say, for example, ang balay na imong ibaligya is, sample lang, naabaron sa Pitalo, San Fernando. Now, these are the things that you need to know para ang purpose man gud sa Meta Ads is to target the right audience. Okay, mamon jud na ang marketing. Ang marketing is to target the right audience for the right product or for the right brand. Now, in Facebook, inig-post nimo, that is for everybody's consumption. Meaning, pag-post nimo sa groups, ang tanan makakita diha. Whether buyer man siya, seller man siya, whether bata man siya, tiguang man siya, naay kwarta or wala, makakita na sila tanan. In Meta Ads, in which most of the company right now is using, in Meta Ads, the ad na imong gibuhat will only be seen to the right audience. Ang makakita, ang katurang right audience na imong gisetting. Now, for example, a house in San Fernando, you gather the data first, no? Now, asa man ka mangita og data, sayon ra jud kayo, moadto ra jud ka ni Google. No? Moadto ra jud ka ni Google for the data. Number one, ang unang tan-awon nimo sa data is income earners in San Fernando, Cebu. For example lang. So, inig-search nimo ana, mugawas na diha ang mga income earners sa San Fernando, Cebu. So imong tan-awon dito sa analytics sa Google kung unsa iyang gipangtubag. Unsa iya man ang ibutang dito, mga names sa company or unsa nga sector, private sector, government sector, makita nimo na or OFW or seafarer o maglaray na tanan. Imong analyson kung kinsa dito ang daghan. Okay. Once naa nga data, tanawon dayon nimo ang imuhang property. Inigtan-aw nimo sa imong property, ang akong i-post nga property ang iyang monthly naa sa 10,000. For example lang ha, naa sa 10,000. Imo dandayon tan-awon ang imuhang income earners in San Fernando. Kinsa man dinhi ang kaya kaha na makadata og tag 10,000? Kini ba kahang mga doktor? Kini ba kahang mga nagtrabaho sa cement factory? Ano ba? So imong buhaton ang imong personal analysis. Okay? Or akong i-appeal diri ang seafarers, akong i-appeal diri ang mga overseas contract workers. So imong gi-define in short. Pag nakahibalo na ka sa pila ni siya ang mahimong monthly, nakabalo ka sa mga income earners, karon do na kay idea kinsa imong i-target. Inig-abot nimo sa meta ads, inig-abot nimo sa campaign, you will be specific in your campaign. Number 1, location-based. Meaning, kung adto ka sa nakaanda nato nga Facebook groups, Facebook Marketplace, inig-post nimo diha, makita na ang imuhang ads sa bisag kinsa o sa bisag asa nga mga tao. Karon dili na, very defined geographically. So kung imong iset, for example, ang imong meta ads to San Fernando, ang imong ads mutugpa ra gyud siya sa mga tao na nangita og property na sa San Fernando. So dili na kakaron magkabuang og tubag kung unsa ang iyang gipangita, because kahibaw naman ka na kining akong ad adto nimo tugpa sa mga tao na taga San Fernando or nangita og San Fernando nga property. So mao na ang purpose. Mao na ang purpose. So kung imong i-define, pwede ka mingon ka na ang akong target aning nga mga balay, mga doktor kay duol ning ospital. So pwede nimo i-set doctors. Ang imong ad mo adto pod sa mga doktor. Doktor po diyang sendan. Sa meta ads, we will only pay for every respondent na naa. So kung walay respondent, wala tay bayad. Kung naay respondent, diha ta mo bayad per message. Munang sa meta ads, ang basis niya will always be cost per message. Kay kinahanglan man mo message ang atuang audience. Kinahanglan man mo message. So based dito sa imuhang gi-prepare nga project, imutong studyhan na what are the things na kanang naa-ani nga project, na highlight ani nga project karon kay na-identify naman nimo ang location, na-identify nimo ang potential target audience sa imuhang project. Karon ang imong next na identify unsa ang naa-ani nga project na unique sa uban pang mga project. So mao to imong tagaan og highlight. Mao to imong tagag-highlight. In the highlight, no? Inighimo man gud nimo campaign, graphics is very important. Mo nang importante dinhi that your graphics will speak for the uniqueness of your project. Meaning, pagtan-aw pa lang niya sa graphics, makita niya unsa imong gi-highlight. For example, dunay project na dunay CCTV, for example. Dili man na common sa mga subdivision. So mo imong i-highlight with CCTV. Makita man nimo, no? Tan-aw man nimo sa details sa imong kanang project. So whatever things that makes the property unique, natan-aw nimo is dili common to other properties. Mao ang imong ihatagan og highlights. Tagaan nimo og highlights. Because mao man na ang tan-awon sa imuhang audience, nganong mo palit ko ani, nganong mo inquire ko ani, because kini is something new, something unique, something wala sa uban. No? Kung kondo man, naay mga unique na mga kondo nga ang ilang yawi is card key. Mga unique points man na, no? Card key. So, tanaw nimo, kini lahi niyo. Tanaw nimo sa iyahang features, sa imong details na imong mag-gather. Then, based on that uniqueness na imuhang makita, imong it could be 1, 2 or 3 unique, no? Imo na siyang i-identify. Ang next nimo nga identify kay ang imong habol man gud dinhi is magtan-aw si audience na moingon siya, what's in it for me? Unsa may naa diha sa imong gi-offer na para ako? Na karon imo na pong tan-awon kung unsa ang mga offers na naa sa ani nga mga project. So unsa man kasagaran ng mga offers na ginahusgutan. Nay usahay na magaingon sila og discounts, no? Usahay mga freebies like free aircon, free TV, free ref, or free washing machine, or bisag unsa pa diha nga mga freebies. So imo nang ipang-highlight na discounts, so 100,000 discount, so imo nang i-highlight, or free washing machine, free aircon. Ang ato amang audience wala man na siya mag-after kung unsa ang imong makuha. Ang iyang gi-after unsa man ang iyahang makuha. Mao man na iyang bottom line nga gustong mahibaw ana. Pila unsa may makuha pa nako ani gawas akong pagbayad. So kung doon ako'y discount, pila man akong discount. So imong i-highlight. No? Kung mayingon na discount 50,000, kutan diya 50,000. No? Yeah. Unsay mga other nga mga freebies, no? Yeah. So diha free. Kauban diha mga free processing or anything that is free, pwede nimo siya i-highlight. No? Na karon unsaon nimo na siya pag-highlight in a campaign. Okay. Ang nakaanda na to sa Facebook, kini mao man ni ang mga nakaanda ni Jerald o sige ikaw Vince na pagmaligya nimo na inig-post nimo sa property daghang picture. Yeah, description, di ba? 2, 3, 4, 5 or as many picture as you can then the details. Karon ni-change ang dynamic sa audience. Dili na ingon ana ang audience karon. Nganuman, number 1, ang pinaka greatest challenge na gi-face sa ato ang audience is ang ilahang individual internet connections. Okay. Now, given ang fact na doon na tayo problem usahay sa ato ang mga internet connection, mabitaw nang bisag unsa pa kakusog sa atong internet connection usahay magloading jud na siya. Now, ikaw based imong personal na experience, inig-agi sa imong wall, inigpislit nimo anang picture kung magloading siya, paabuton ba nimo kung kanus ma-open? Or ang imong buhaton mo scroll up ka?
Scroll up, sir.
Scroll up yung gano. Kay nganong ako ang paabuton na magsige magtuyok nga kakapoy na kung paabot. Ang atong audience ingon ana na karon. So dili na siya advisable na dili na advisable that you put more photos in your campaign. Dili na advisable because impatient ang ato ang mga audience na mo maghulat na mo open ang photo. Ang importante karon, one campaign, one graphics that will tell everything. Ang imong buhaton ana is adto ka magpalaba ni Canva. So familiar naman mo Canva siguro no sa school? Okay. Adto ka magpalaba ni Canva because si Canva is a ready template. Ready naman ang Canva. Ang imo naman lang i-provide ni Canva is ang imong picture o ang imong isulat, no? The design is there already, made for you, made for us. So karon ang atong mga agent atong ginutudloan kung saan paggamit og Canva para usa na lang kaad ang ilang gigamit. Munang kabantay mo sa ilahang post karon usa na lang kaad na nay mga graphics apil na gani ilang self. Now kini very important ni diri ni nako na learn sa ako ang anak na they run a campaign, digital campaign na ila lang gi-experiment ang the same picture ang usa kay kanang view diri sa resort. Ang usa ka ad the same view pero gibutangan nila og tao. Ang taas og reach ang katong dunay tao, dunay human element. So dito na ko siya na-analyze na even kita personally, inig-scroll na to sa tuang Facebook, usually mohunong man ka not because of the view, but mohunong man ka because of the tao na nakita nimo na naa sa view. Mao man nimong gitan-aw, labi nag familiar nimo ang face, oy si kuan man ni oh. Nihunong ka not because of the view, but nihunong ka because of the person na naa sa view. So even if ang ad is the same siya of view, but ang usa is walay human element, ang usa dunay human element, muhunong gid siya sa pikas because ang iyang gitan-aw dito not just the view but the person inside the view. So mo nang atong gitudlo karon sa ato ang mga agent na you should be part of the photo, the collage or the graphics na imong gi-advertise. Kidakog factor ang human element. Nadiin po na nako na-analyze, that is the reason why product endorsement still works. Kaya ito mga artista, nagunit sa produkto, mo-work yapon siya. That is not because artista sila, but because of the human element on the product. Advantage lang na artista sila. Mawala na ang advantage na part. But the point there is, kanang concept sa product endorsement sa mga artista, mauna siya nga concept na atong ibutang sa ato ang campaign na human element. Advantage na lang to, plus factor na lang to nila na artista sila, kaya doon na sila natural audience. But the reason behind that is actually, there is a human element on the campaign. Manang billboard. Kanang billboard, kung walay tao na imong ibutang anang billboard, way mo lingi anak. Pero butangan mo na siya tao, lingion na siya. Because of the human element sa campaign. Okay? So, kana siya nga scenario ato lang siyang gi-translate into the digital space. Ito lang siyang gitagaag hustisya ba na kung ari sa digital space, mao na ni. Kinahanglan na mabutangan nato og human element. So, Canva application naman, i-download naman nimo, no? Yeah. Explore lang ninyong Canva, no? Ako nakita sa Canva, very user friendly ra. Dili ra kayo sa I don't know ang uban nagipang diha man toy uban nagipanggamit ang mga agent na lahi nga mga application, pero I find it difficult. Unlike yun sa Canva na ready ang template. Dapat to'y mga unsa to ilahang mga application na for collage bitaw, pero dili kayo nako i-recommend. It's because dili kayo siya user friendly. Unlike yun ni Canva, very user friendly yun kayo si Canva. Yeah. Ready ang template ba? Ready ang template. Then the moment maghimo ka og campaign, always remember na choose a template that is square. Square yun ang template. Okay, nga naman. Pag square ang template, square, fit siya sa Facebook mobile. Kung rectangular gani, kabantayan nimo rectangular pataas, maputol ang babaw, maputol ang ubos, dili makita tanan. Kinahanglan pa niya pisliton. So one advantageous if you make a campaign ad in square format. So dito po sa Canva na may square format po dito. So pilion nimo ang square format. Ayaw tong rectangular kay maputol ang babaw, maputol ang ubos. Ayaw po tong landscape na pataas because maputol ang isig kakilid sa kinahanglan square yun siya. Para dili na mistil pisliton sa imong audience. Muna ang purpose actually. Para inigtanaw sa imong audience, inig-scroll niya, makita niya dito. Dili na siya basta mo pislit bitaw. Kay, na may wa makita sa babaw akong pisliton. Na may wa makita sa kilid akong pisliton. Prone man na sa maloding. Pero kung square siya, it can automatically be seen kung square. So better if square. So mo na tong campaign no na dapat it has to be in a square format. Tanawa ning kang Edward Reformina square po siya. Although video siya pero in a square format. It has to be always square. Okay, kung dili square, mo end up ka na imo na siyang pisliton. Muna ang mo na ang wala kayo mabantayi sa ato ang mga kuan ba, mga agent when they make an ad. So it is important na imong pilion square format gyud. Mo na ni ang kung imo sa mga kinaon nag-run man ni og campaign, tanawa, one picture lang sa iyang campaign. May laman ni nga campaign kay sponsored. Pero one picture na. Kuan man ni siya nga company, a chartered trust company. Big companies usually are making ads one picture na. Kini Pro Writer Plus, sponsored man sa ni, one picture. I-highlight nila kung saan naa. So gone are the days, dili na tinuod na ang daghan picture advantageous. Karon, simple, tanawa ang ad sa primary homes na sa Valentine's. One picture. Everything is one picture. The change yun ang dynamics sa paghimo og kanang campaign. Daghan pa na. Kamo mismo maka-observe man mo ana. Kining ingon ani, dili na nimo work. Kay gubot naman sa tanawa. You can never find it attractive ingon ana. So based on the marketing eye, para nako kini gubot ni sa tanawon. Di ba kay ang marketing kinahanglan magka tanawa ang one picture campaign. Simple. Learn how to make your money work for you through real estate money. Start your own real estate business. Simple. Hibaw ka na nag-promote siya og balay. One picture. I-highlight niya ang dapat i-highlight. Ana lang, no? So in short na tanawa awa ang post atong agent nga daghang picture. Makita nimo ang difference. So diha pa lang daan makita nimo na wala na nato ma-apply ang principles of marketing. But right now we are slowly starting to educate them na there is a better way of doing it. There's a better way of doing it. Munang tomorrow ginahinay na po na siya og tudlo na to, no? And most of us actually are ginapagamit na ko nila ang Canva because it's easy. It's easy to kuan kanang to navigate ang Canva. No? So, ana na. Dili ni siya makita gyud mo difference tanawa. Daghang picture. Gubot kayo. Dili siya mahimong friendly sa mata sa imuhang audience. Kini kang himilo kay daghan man siya kuan. Tanawa. One picture campaign. Tanawa ang highlight 3,000. So ang tao na makakita, hala tag 3,000 monthly pag-ibig. Na mga freebies diri ipamutang. But all in one graphics. One graphics na. Dili na nimo mistil punon pa na og daghang picture diha because dili naman needed. Di man needed na. Tanawa ang difference sa daghang picture. Wala kay mabasa ana. Nya, do you think ang imong audience mo basa aning kining mga gagmay nga mga litra imong gisuwat diha? Di na mo basa gud. Mo bitaw nang inig-inquire niya nimo mangutana siya kay wa man na niya basahang gagmay. Pero if the ads is like this, yan ang tan-awon. So mo na ang difference. Pranyo na yung mga freebies, appliances, yung gibutang. Mo ni ang freebies. Mga kanbara man nila gipang buhat. So naana po tay mga agent na kamao na sad, no? Na hinay-hinay na og kanang kamao as compared before na wala gyud nato matudloy sa unsay dapat nga marketing concept. So karon hinahinay na. So if wala mo Canva sa inyong phone, downloaded daan og Canva because you will use it tomorrow as well. So ang atong ginatudlo sa ato ang agent na okay man ang laptop, but based sa analytics, kini bitang kung naa kay Facebook page, doon na gitawag nato og analytics. Dito sa analytics sa dashboard sa ato ang pages, makita ninyo na ang daghan nga mga users is actually mobile compared to the desktop users. So, in short, ang atong audience, most likely, kung doon na sila searches, they will use mobile. Tagsara kayo mag-search na gamit ang laptop. Unless kung nasa sa opisina siguro or nasa ang balay nasa laptop, nag-open siya, kana mag-search siya. But most of the time, ang atong searches is na dinhi. Bisan kita, no? Bisan kita na doon na tayo mga laptop, ang atong searches is based gyapon sa mobile. So meaning ang ato ang approach will always be based on the end user na mobile. So kita pod ang ato ang pag-prepare pod sa ad, we want to make it as much as possible can be done via mobile. Namunang ang ato ang Canva is best done in laptop. But I found it out that it can also be done in mobile. No, so munang as much as possible atong gamiton ang mobility sa ato ang paghimo sa campaign. Diri po ko observe sa akong anak na ang ilang pagbuhat sa ilang ad campaign is cellphone. Cellphone po. Munang ang dinhi kaya akong anak dinhi is kuan man na digital marketing associate. Ang iyang gibuhat ni invest gyud siya og katong nindot nga phone na kuan na magamit para picture. Daghang magnindot nga phone. Samsung has a very good kanang camera. Vivo has a very good camera, no? So daghan ang mga phone na karon na mga nindot og camera. Dili raman good iPhone ang nindot og camera. Daghan na karon ang nindot na camera. Actually na nasa Android ba? Nasa Android. So kini ako Vivo man akong gigamit. So in short, the Canva will be a very important tool nimo in order for you to prepare the campaign. Okay? Ang basihan raman jud nato karon is we want that the campaign will be as attractive as it can based on the simplicity sa imong campaign. Kay dili naman gudron mo effect ang kanang daghan ang imong ibutang. Simplicity lang. One and put it all in there. So find a template, no? Daghan mga template available sa Canva. Yeah, pili lang ka unsay nindot sa imong pananaw, sa imong mata. Mao man na, no? Unsay nindot sa imong pananaw, sa imong mata. Doon na ba mo Facebook page?
Wala ako sir, pero pwede na magbuhat.
Pag-create taan. Ikaw Jen, na kay Facebook page?
Mag-create, sir.
Magbuhat ka?
Oo.
Sige, pagbuhat mo daan o
Buhat pa.
o Facebook page, no? You can name anything you want with your page, no? In this case lang, you design it for real estate promotions, and just create a name. Number one is, I'm gonna know what's in a name. Imo ra gyud siyang ibutang sa imong mind na if ikaw ang mag-search, what are the common words that you are going to use kung mag-search ka og property? Kana lang gyud mo basihan. Kung ikaw mismo, imong ibutang yung self ba? Kung mag-search ko og property, unsa man akong mga keyword akong i-type sa Google? Then kana ang gamita nga keyword sa pag-create sa imong page name. Ano man? Because ang page, once mo increase ang imong audience searchable via Google siya ang page. Ang imong FB account, ang imong FB groups, kanang marketplace, di man na siya ma-search sa Google. Pero ang FB page, once musaka imong audience, searchable na siya via Google searches. So find a word na kung ikaw mismo ba imong ibutang imong self na kung ako'y mag-search unsa man ang mga words akong gamiton, then kana ang mga words imong i-assemble para mahimo siyang page name nimo. Okay. Dili man ni siya, in short, in the marketing campaign, dili man guni pa fancy word ang imong gamiton. Ang importante din na ang imong word gigamit ma-search sa Google. Saan man ang fancy niyo, walay mo search, hindi gyapon makita. So importante is searchable siya. Okay? So mao na ang inyong i-prepare for kanang tomorrow. And then probably after that we can start on Thursday, probably we can start drafting your campaign. No? Karon wala pa man tay campaign. And Thursday we will start to draft your campaign. After that you will have the technical kanang aspect na sa pag-prepare po sa campaign. Ang difference to jud ani no, the principle sa kanang physical ad campaign parehas ra jud. Ang difference lang ang mode of transmission, which is digital. Ang isa is physical. Mao ra gyud, pero ang principle behind sa paghimo nimo og usa ka ad campaign the same. The same ra na siya nga principle. So katong nakatunan sa atong eskwelahan about principles of marketing, ma-apply ra na nato diri. It's just that ang mode lang is digital lang ang mode, but the principle remains the same. Parehas sa gyud siya, why walay kalahian. Basta inyo ra yung timaan, guys, no? Marketing is always audience-based. It's always about the audience. So, sa tanan nimong buhaton, in any form of marketing activity, always yun imong timan-an, kinsa man ang akong audience. Tan-awon ka ni sa akong audience, basahon ka ni sa akong audience, i-click ka ni sa akong audience. It's always about the audience. Ang ato ang nakaandan about marketing, kita man gud ang mutan-aw, ay ganahan ko ani kay nindot ang design. Yes, that's advantage. Pero ang question, basahon ba na sa audience? Tan-awon ba na sa audience? I-visit ba na sa audience? I-click ba na sa audience? So, ang sakto jud na marketing when it actually touches, communicate, and reach the audience. No? So, tanan ninyong buhaton, mahimong useless kung dili siya mo communicate sa audience. So, imong yung tan-awon, imong analyzon, you put your analysis. Kung ako'y magtan-aw, ako kaning tan-awon. Kung ako'y magbasa, ako kaning basahon. Kung ako'y makakitaan ni, ako kaning pisliton. So you have to answer that question. Kay audience-based man jud ang marketing. No? Dili man ingon na naghimo ka diha og campaign unya kanang moingon ang imong boss na okay nindot imong campaign unya. Pila man ka buo kaha ang ato ang response ani. Kato mo importante. No? Kaya mao man na ang basis sa marketing. The effectivity of our marketing is actually the reach of our audience. If our campaign cannot reach the audience, useless ang ato ang campaign. So, in short, ang marketing is matching this product or this project to this audience. Kinahanglan mag-abot sila. Mo na ang mga trabaho nato na mga marketing person. Ang atong trabaho marketing person is abuto nato mag-meet up ba si project or si product sa iyahang audience. Meaning, perfectly ni communicate ang ato ang product ani nga audience. Mo nang dunay mahitabo nga buying. Pag di sila mag-meet, di jud mahitabo ang selling, believe me. Di jud mahitabo ang selling, walay buying nga mahitabo. Wala man sila mag-abot. So, kinahanglan mag-abot yun sila. So, you always mirror yourself sa audience. Ikaw na naghimo sa campaign, you ask yourself first, mupislit ka ko ani? Kung ikaw mismo di ka mupislit, definitely nga lang ubang audience di sad yun na mupislit. Di yun na, no? So, you do things with the end in mind. Okay? So, saan naman ta? 1 hour na ta. Okay. Ako lang ni siyang isingit gamay, but tomorrow I will leave sa inyo kay Dave. Then mag-meet again on Thursday. This time we will try to make a campaign. No? Kay ugma tudloan mo sa technical. Nag-prepare mo sa inyong duha ka projects because that you are going to use that sa inyong practice tomorrow. Actual. So, ang inyo lang buhaton, doon na may wifi dito sa office, just make sure na diligid mo malobat. Padala lang mo og charger. Kay ang buhaton ni Dave, ipa-actual mo og himo og campaign. Okay, pa-actualan gud mo niya og himo og kanang campaign. So, pagka Thursday, mag-drill ta sa ato ang campaign, sa inyong campaign na nabuhat. Tanaw na to, analyze na to ang mga settings sa audience na inyong i-set up. Kaya para kuan kanang ma-enhance gyud ato. Kay honestly, ganahan sa ko na after aning ato ang mga session, ganahan sa ko makahalin mo 10 million. Ganahan sa ko makahalin mo 10 million para dako-dako commission ba, di ba, J? Manlami man mo graduate na dako commission. Okay. Kini ako ni siyang further i-explain ang kanang marketing plan to the two of you. Ako, I personally believe na naka-attend naman mo og seminar, no? Naka-attend naman. Ikaw naka-attend naman ka, Vince, no? But I will dig to this one much deeper, no? Ako lang ning i-skip ning kining area, but I will go and dive to the marketing plan. Okay? Kay I want you to understand this din eh. Okay. Ato pabuto na makabalik si Jerald. Nana ba si Jerald? Ano na, no? Ito naman eh.
Yes, sir.
Na Gerald, okay. Now, ako siyang i-run through again ang business para you will have a much deeper understanding of the business. Okay? Pero I believe na naka-attend naman mo ani nga mga seminars, but I want it to be refreshed. Okay? Now, the beauty of the real estate business is that everybody can start the business even with no money involved. Now, siguro, mangutana ka, how come na business na walay money involved? Wala siya physical money involved na imong ipuhunan pareha og sari-sari store. But the biggest capital na atong ibutang dinhi actually is ato ang effort. Mao ni pinakadako nga capital. Kay ang human capital is always a capital pamana. The second capital na imong ibutang dinhi is time. These two capital, effort and time, na imong gamiton, mao ni ang pinakadako nga investment na imong buhaton when you start your real estate business. But the greatest mover ani nga business is actually kini bitong gitawag nato kuan imuhang deep why. No? Why do you join? Why do you do this business? Why do you want it? No? Sometimes, a lot of people actually engage in business, but they really don't understand why they are doing it. Others are doing it for money. Others are doing it for whatever reasons. But I want you to search your heart. What is it that you really want in life? Unsa gyud di ay ang imong gusto sa imong kinabuhi? Now, we have all different plans. We do have different goals. We all have different desires in our life. But what is important is that you are able to identify within yourself, sa imong kukalingon, kung unsa gyud ay ang gusto nakong ma-achieve, unsa gyud ay ang gusto nakong maabot ani nga negosyo. You start asking yourself, no? What is it that I really wanted to achieve? What is it that I really wanted to do after I graduate? What is it that I am going to enter akong endeavor, akong trabahoon right after ko mo graduate? What is your deepest why? What is your deepest reason? Mabito nang mangutana ko na unsa man naa ba kay matinding pangangailangan? Because only people who understand that they have the need are the one who is going to work hard for whatever businesses. Pwede kang muhimo any other businesses, not just real estate. But the question is, if you don't know what is it that you really wanted in life, bisag unsa pa nang negosyoha imong gisudlan, you will still experience the same challenges, the same hardship, and the same frustrations. In short, the bottom line is you just have to know yourself kung unsa gyud ay imong gusto. Now, yes, we can start the business without capital, but what is it that we are going to do here? Number one, you just have to understand that in order for this business to work, you've got to train yourself. You've got to be part of workshops. A lot of us here, in our business, at first, man God, we are just okay na attend ka, and we don't force you to attend trainings and workshops. But today, it's different. We push them to attend training and workshop because we understand that it is very important for the success of any person in any endeavor. Bisag asa pa ka mo adto nga kumpanya or bisag asa pa ka mo adto nga negosyo, once you start something new, you've got to learn it. You've got to do the hard way, the hard training. So, bisan pag mga empleyo ka, manrabaho ka, in the first day sa imong work, you will always be undergoing training. Mag-training gyapon ka bisan manrabaho ka. So, in here, we want to make sure that everyone understand that trainings and workshop is very important to the success of each and every one of us here in DPPI. Second is the knowledge of the project. If the person doesn't know anything about what he is promoting, definitely di jud siya makabaligya kay di man siya informed, dili man siya aware, dili siya educated about the project na iyang i-offer. And most importantly, dili ka makabaligya sa mga butang na ikaw mismo wala ka kakita. No? That is totally impossible to sell any item, bisag unsa pa nga item, pag ikaw mismo wala ka kakita sa item. You need to see it first. You need to observe it first. You need to scrutinize it first in order for you to better explain that product, that project. Bisag unsang produkto ha. Pag di nimo makita, unsa man nimo pag-explain? Ang may tabuan na mag-ingon ra ka na ingon ani kuno, puro ra kuno. But if you have seen it, you were able to observe it right at your own very eye, then definitely you are in the better position to explain. Maka-explain ka because kita man ka. No? So kining tulo is the basic and the most fundamental ingredient for the success of every person. Now, what are we going to do? Number one is, of course, there is a selling involved. But before we reach selling, there is a marketing component na atong ginabuhat. Okay? Now, if manotice ninyo, most of our training right now are designed to really improve on the marketing aspect, to improve on the promotion aspect. Mao ang naa sa atong training. But ultimately, kay kinahanglan man nato i-translate ang marketing into selling. Kinahanglan man nato na ma-translate kay ang effectivity sa tong marketing is based on the number of audience, pero ang effectivity po sa ato ang pag-campaign aside sa response sa audience is kung pila po ang ma-convert nato into a buying audience. Okay? Not just an inquiring audience but also a buying audience. The good thing karon ang selling is variety. You can sell subdivision lots by developers, you can sell memorial gardens, you can sell house and lot, you can sell condominium or condotel. So daghan na ang pwede natong mabaligya because daghan man ang available na ilibaligya karon sa industry, no? And besides, kini nga industry is a very growing industry as well. Now, the good thing is the business are now getting into the online world. Ang COVID was a blessing in disguise na nag-allow sa toa to be able to really make use of the online. Dugay naman ang online, naan naman ang online, but because do na tayo option not to do it online, we do it offline. But pag abot sa COVID, it gives us the clear understanding na, hala, pwede day na ako di buhaton online. That even if I am just home-based, kaya day na di ay na ako buhaton online. Like this one, kini atong gibuhat karon. Kani adto ang meeting, kinahanglan mag face-to-face gyud ta mag-meeting. Pero karon pwede naman day ta mag-meeting sa Zoom. So things have changed. Everything has become convenient. Nya mao na pod ang gusto sa tao karon. Kung mahimo dili na kay siya mogawas, nya mogawas na lang siya kung okay na sa iyang tuyo. Tanan na iyang gustong transaction ari na niya buhaton sa online. And that's exactly what we are doing right now. We are transcending the business from the offline to the online. Okay? Now we have all the social media channel na atong magamit. And aside from that, we also have some paid websites na ginagamit nato nga mga platform. Now, kini nga mga platform, these are like Shopee and Lazada of the real estate world. Okay? Now, aside from that, DPPI has its very own projectdirectory.com. It's a website that has the directory of the project. There are actually around 300 plus projects inside this one, aning a website. DPPI projectdirectory.com. When you get inside there, you can search for developers anywhere, no? Na diha mga 300 and it's growing. It's growing. It's increasing actually because we're putting up projects there every now and then. Okay? So aside from those, napatay sa tuang DPPI projectdirectory.com. The second one is you're going to build your best team. Here. Our business is two parts. Number one is active and passive. Duha niya, active and passive. The active income is the moment you are going to sell properties. That is the active income. Active in a sense na kining property na imong gibaligya, palito ni siya, makakomission ka, that is an active income. The other one is a passive income. Is a form of an indirect income na imong ma-enjoy coming from the effort of other people. Mo na ang atong gitawag og indirect income. And most commonly, we call that here as override commissions. Now, the passive income is actually bigger than the active income. Kaya, pospon ako. The passive income is greater than the active income. Ano man? In the active income, you are only limited to yourself. Ang imong income limited ra sa imong self. Kung unsa imong halin, maura pod imong income. That is a self-employed na concept. Pareha sa vulcanizer. Ang vulcanizer, ang iyang income depende ra gyud sa pila kaligid ang iyang mabulkit. Tricycle driver, ang iyang income depende kung unsa kadaghan ang iyang pasahero anang adlaw. That is self-employed. Even doctors, even lawyers, they are self-employed. Magadepende ang ilang income sa gidaghanon sa ilang kliyente or pasyente na ilang matambalan adlaw-adlaw. So that is an active income. Kung muhunong sila, muhunong pod ang ilang income. different from the passive income because in the passive income, you are given the ability to multiply your income through other people, effort, and time. So meaning, ikaw o ako, we only have 24 hours. Wala man tay extra. Wala may 25, walay 26, walay 27. We only have 24 hours. Now, gustoon man nimo mo kayod pa kapag ayo, you only have 24 hours. And you cannot work beyond 24 hours. Katubo na ka ana. So the only way for you to increase your income is to increase the time unta. So you cannot increase your time man kay 24 hours naman ta. So unsa man nimo pag-increase imong time? You increase your time by getting another person. So ang imong 24 hours plus the other person na imong gikuha, duha na ka 24 hours na himo na 48 hours. Ang imuhang kayod karon do na nasa kay counterpart na kayod pud sa laing tao. Ang ilahang production imuha pong production. Ang ilahang income do na sa kay portion na imuhang income. That is passive. And that is bigger than the active income. Once you are going to build it. How are we going to do that? You are going to do that by recruiting people into the business. Okay. This is a plus-minus concept. In recruitment, there are people na imong i-recruit that will work. There are people also that will not work. That's okay. That's very normal. Not all people, our business is for everybody, but everybody is not for this business. So meaning, there will be people that is designed for this business. Our role here is just simply to keep on promoting, to keep on advertising, to keep doing the recruitment so that we will be able to get the right person for the right business. Marajud na. If you notice it, we don't stop our recruitment either offline or online. Why? Because we understand that gold are not easy to find. Diba? Where can you find gold? Beneath the ground. Walay gold na naa sa surface. Gold are always imudyo siyang kaluton. And people in this type of business will view them as gold. We look at them as gold. That's the reason why ato gid siyang gikumkum aron makita nato ang gold one day. So we just have to keep on recruiting. And in return, we are going to enjoy commissions. We enjoy commissions coming from our own sale. We also enjoy commissions coming from the sale of the people that we have recruited into the business. Okay? Now, here, our developers, the standard, no, katong mo build sa ato ang mga project, doon natin gitawag of standard commission, which is 5%. Now, that is mandated by law that there is a standard 5%, and there are even developers na who gives higher percentage of commissions. Okay? So, depende na lang na siya sa developer actually. Now, kinsa may entitled aning 5%? Number one, katong mga gitawag na itong mga independent brokers. Okay? Independent brokers, morning ni eskwela, ni take board exam, they pass, then they are entitled to sell. The other one, kining gitawag na itong corporate broker. The corporate broker, that's us, the 818, in which daghan man ta diri na tao nga involved. So because daghan ang tao nga involved, ang atong gibuhat, we made a marketing plan. Nagbuhat ta og marketing plan. What's the purpose? The purpose of the marketing plan is para dili ta mag-away, para matarong og bahin. Kay kung dili nato ni tarungon og buhat ang marketing plan, ang mahitabo na maglalis na siya, mag-away na siya. Nga naman, kwarta man na. Kwarta man na. So, that's exactly the reason why we come up with a marketing plan. In the marketing plan, all of us is considered as property liaison specialist. Kita tanan. So, by the definition itself, ang liaison is the one who facilitates close communication between two parties, people, either errands, business transactions, or services. So meaning, naata sa tunga, no? To better illustrate ani niya, mao ni ang porma. Now, kining corporate broker, this is where our licenses are. Mo nang inig-reserve nato dito sa developer, ang atong gamiton ng mga licenses is kini, no? Atong PRC license, ang atong DSUD license, number license, nga naman because this is the firm, this is the agency wherein we are part of. Mo ni ang first part of the transaction. The second one is kining gitawag natong client. Now the client, kinahanglan man ni siya i-entertain. Kinahanglan man ni siya atong serbisyohan. So dinhi mosulod ang gitawag natong liaison. At because kini nga liaison mao ni siya ang mo entertain sa kliyente o mo serbisyo sa kliyente. Because ang kining corporate broker mao man na ang nakipag-transact ngadto sa developers, ang releases of the commission coming from the developer adto na sa padong ni corporate broker, which is mao ang nagpa-accredit sa mao nga project. Now, tungod kay doon na tay part sa ani nga tibuok nga transaction, mo nandun na tay share of commissions. Kinaman kay part, no, mo nang natay shares of commission. Ang imong mga upline, mga supervisors, managers, doon na say shares of commissions. Kaya naman sila involvement into the business. So, in short, mao ni ang ato ang starting point sa ato ang marketing plan. Everybody begin as a property liaison specialist. As a PLS, you are entitled to a rate of 2.5%. This is actually a gross income of 25,000 for every 1 million sale. Okay? So kung makahalin kag 1 million, that's gross 25,000. Now, walay magic in terms of selling. Sipagan lang ni, no? Pakugihan lang ni, no? 'Di ba? Nakahalin naman ka, Vince, 'di ba? So, pakugihan lang ni. But this is what I want you to know. With the use of meta ads, with the right marketing campaign, with the right marketing tools, selling can now be easy, can now be achievable. Kaniadto mo ra kang maglisod, magtan-aw, nakala lisura mamaligya og real estate, no? It's because wala man tay proper foundation of marketing. Wala man tay proper foundation of promotions. Karon ang atong mga agent, kung kabantay mo, dali na kayo sila makahalin because today, they are slowly starting to understand the principles of marketing, the principle of promotions, the principle of advertising. So karon kamao na sila. And that's the reason why selling had become more easy with the use of Facebook meta ads. So dili na nato palisod-lisod ang atong kaugalingon dire. We are going to digitalize our approaches para maximum reach po that. Okay. Now, the next one is for you to build your team. Now, we don't want you to stay where you are. We want you to build your team. Why? Because your team is your business. Usbo na ko ha. In DPPI, our business is not real estate. Our business is people, is the team. Nga naman, Jof, na realty firm ta. Real estate is only a product na atong gibaligya. Okay? Nasabtan ninyo? The people na imong gi-build ani nga business, ani nga company, mao na ang imuhang negosyo. Ang imong mga downline na imong maporma dinhi mao na ang imuhang negosyo. Unsa may gibaligya sa imong negosyo or unsa may gibaligya sa imong team? Real estate property. Na maligya siya real estate property, that is the reason why doon na kay commission. In short, kini nga team gudi mo kung buto noon, pwede ko ni mamaligya lain, but diri lang kay ato lang siyang gi-structure. Okay? So, when you build your team, you have the potential to become a sales supervisor. Jerald is a sales supervisor. So, tanawa ni Jin, no, so that you can maximize your income here. Your rate now is 3%. But the most important thing here is the understanding of the leverage income. Now, as a supervisor, your potential income is actually 75,000 gross. Okay. Now, karon mas ma-reflect ni Jerald. Si Jerald na supervisor, wala niya ma-enjoy ang 75,000 nga income. Kabalo ka nga, no? Wala man si Jerald maka-leverage. Si Jerald, na-reach niya ang supervisor nga level all by himself man. All by yourself man, Jerald. Munang pagkahurot sa imong komisyon, pagkahurot sa atog komisyon sa imong nabaligya, mahurot sa tanan. Mustap ang imong income. When you have started it unta, and kung imo siyang nabuhat og sakto, right now, ni-enjoy unta ka og long-term nga income. Like Novelin ba? No? Si Novelin wala naman kayo na ibaligya actually. But the income ni Novelin na 100,000 comes from the organization itself. So here, mao ni untay supposed income ni Muji kung imo to siyang na build before. But it's not too late no to build it. No, you still have the advantage. Now, how are you going to qualify to become a supervisor? Ora ni. Si Vince na nagplan na ma-supervisor, ay mo rin yung buhaton, by the time na ni-join ka, you start recruiting new PLS dyan. So every time na doon na tay bag-o nga mga recruits karon, ato na gyud silang giingnan. Ma'am, sir, start building your team today. While namaligya ka, pag-build na pod og hinay-hinay. Because kining imong tao na gi-build, mao ni siya ang imong long-term residual financial income. Okay? The next goal is to develop or to come up with a group transaction of 10 million. Now, kung imo gyud ni siyang tan-awon logically, ha? Unsa man o asa man ang mas dali? Ikaw ra usa mamaligya og 10 million or 10 people mamaligya og tag 1 million each? Mas dali gyud ang napo ka tawo, no? Na mamaligya og tag 1 million each, you still become a supervisor. Kaysa usa ka tawo na mamaligya og 10 million. Dugay man. So ang key here, Vince, no, ikaw, key nimo, you build it as many as you can. Invite as many recruits as you can. Why? Because the more recruits you have, mao na ni ang leverage income. Let me show this to you. Once you become a supervisor, you will be entitled to a leverage income of 0.5%. Now, asa man nagikan? Gikan na siya sa imuhang mga new PLS. When you become a supervisor, in this case, for example, si Jerald will enjoy 5,000 for every 1 million sale sa iyang downline. So imagine if you have 10, 20, 30, 40 downlines with you. Yes, dili na magdungan og halin, but if makahalin na, tag 5,000 kada usa ang imuha. So kung doon na kay napo ka downline, that is 50,000 for you. Kung doon na kay 20 ka downline, that is 100,000 for you. Nga nung makahalin man gyud ang atong mga downline diri Sir Joe, because we have trainings. This time mas better atong training because matudloan na nato sila sa sakto nga marketing concept. Kani adto maglisod man ta because we don't know na kinahanglan data mag-market. Ang ato araman kay post raman, but today is different. Today we allow them to enroll into the training program. Why? Because we want them to sell the right way. So in short, ani ra gyud simple kayo nga logic, no? For Jerald, if you start recruiting back today, one day your downline knows how. Naman tay mga training, daghan kayo ta og trainings, offline and online. Once those people will be trained and they will know what to do together with you as their coaches, imagine 5,000 for every 1 million. What if you have 3 person in your downline that will sell 1 million a month? You have 15,000 a month. Mas dako pa na kaysa manrabaho ka. Because the moment makat-on ang atong mga tao dinhi how to do the marketing the right way, 1 million a month na halin is easy. Gahapon, after ta nag-session, pagkahapon, daghan na kayong nag-congratulate na mga naihalin. Every day, makita man ninyo na every day naihalin. Na naman. Because right now, we are already learning how to do the marketing the proper way. So, dili na ito gi-derive ang computation na 75,000 pesos. So, today, as you go into this marketing OJT na thing and the practicum thing, I want you to consider, what if I'll build again? What if I'll try to invite? What if one by one, little by little, ako silang invite sa business? If after you graduate, you will be making 15 to 20,000 a month, that's a good income already. No, that's a good income already. The next stage. Once you become a supervisor, the next goal is for you to become a manager. Ano na yung next mong goal, Jerald, manager? When you become a manager, your rate will now be at 3.5%. Your potential income will be at 235,000 pesos. Now here, remember this. More than the title, more than the rate, is actually the most important here is that you are able to build a huge organization. Why? Because ang unsa kadako ang imong organization, mauna ang unsa kadako pod ang imong mahitabo nga income. Okay, here. How to become a manager? Recruit region. We have to go back to recruitment. Right from the very beginning, recruit. Pagka supervisor, recruit. Pagka manager, recruit. It's all about recruitment every step of the way. Every step of the way. The next goal. Ang goal ni Jerald para mahimo siyang manager is mag-develop siya og supervisor sa ubos. In this case, si Vince. Si Vince i-develop ni Jerald na mahimong supervisor that will make Jerald a manager. But the other side, Jerald will going to develop also 15 million group sale coming from PLS apart from the supervisor's group. Okay. Para better masabtan dara ang drawing. Meaning, para ma-promote si Jerald, kining SS, ibutang na lang nato si Vince ni, mahimong supervisor. So mag-recruit si Vince diha, makaproduce siya og 10 million, mahimong supervisor si Vince. But kung dili makabuo si Jerald og 15 million group sales, kining nasa right side, these are actually your new recruit or recruits na PLS pa ang possession, no? Either new or old, basta PLS pa ang possession, mo produce ka dinhi og 15 million group sales, that will make you a manager. Lisod ba ang 15 million? Dili. Kabalo ka nga, no? Because ang 15 million, ang katapat raan na Vince is 15 people selling 1 million each. Mora. You always look onto the numbers. It's all about numbers game. It's all about numbers game. So kung imo siyang analyze na, very simple na dyan. The more people you have, the easier to hit 15 million actually. Tama? Di ba? So kung daghan kag tao, dali ang 15 million. Kung naa kay 30 ka tao, samot kadali ang 15 million. Kung na kay 60 katao, musamot kadali ang 15 million. Kung na kay 100 katao, musamot kadali ang 15 million. That is exactly the reason why Novelin up to today is earning very big amount of money. It's because she never stops recruiting new people into the business. Ano man? Because dako man ang iyang i-override. Tanawa. Once Jerald will become a manager, ang instead na 0.5, mahimong 1%. So pila naman na? Oh, here. There is an additional 0.5%. So ang override ni Jerald sa mga bag-o niya nga recruit, mahimo ng 2 ka 0.5 which is 1%. Plus ang override ni Jerald ni Vince na nahimong supervisor na siya 0.5. So pila man na? Ang override ni Jerald sa tanan nga halin ni Vince is 5,000 for every 1 million. So what if si Vince sa iyang grupo, sa grupo ni Vince, nakahalin si Vince o group sila, nakahalin siya 10 million. So si Jerald na ay 50,000. Di ba? Kay 5 times 10 man, 5,000 times 10. So si Jerald na ay 50,000. Karon si Jerald kay wala man mohunong og recruit. Sa kada recruit niya na makahalin og 1 million lang, si Jerald dunay 10,000. Dako pa na, guys, sa kaysa mandrabaho, believe me. Mabitong daghan kay takaron na part-time na nag-full-time na because they have a better income here than they have while they were working before. So imagine, no? Kung si Jerald nagsigi og recruit up to today, imagine, once mahimo siyang manager, tag 10,000 pesos kada usa ka tawo na makahalin og 1 million. That's what you are going to earn. So dili na ko giderive ang 235,000. Abi nimo guys, no? Ibutang na lang nato wala kay personal sale. Kaya naman ay ibutang nako diha personal sale 1 million. Ibutang na lang nato wala kay personal sale. 200,000, that's still big. Diba? If only nakita nimo ba na, pala no, sayo naman yun di ay. And it's not too late for me to build this business. Perting daghanang project, we cannot sell them all. No? Next, when you become a sales consultant, your rate will be at 4%. Your potential income will now be 500,000. Wala mo kabantay, ang atong gi-compute for every 1 million sale lang. Right from the start up to today, 1 million sale lang. Nga naman. Ganun didako man ang income because of the number of people na naaka. That is what we call leverage. Guys, ano ni siya, no? If you haven't fully understand business yet, I want you to know that business is all about leverage. Look at Henry C. Si Henry C. doon ay SMCT. Doon na siya BDO, doon na siya China Bank. Daghan pa kayo siya o mga other businesses. Aside, na siya Watson, na siya Save More. What is that? That is a leverage. You multiply your effort and time through other people. Mo na ang leverage. Mo na ang gibuhat ni Novelin. Novelin today is enjoying an income of around 100, minimum, no? 100,000 a month. A month. Daily one time a month. So how are you going to become a consultant? Recruit. Still gonna be recruiting. But this time, ang imong i-develop, usa ka supervisor, usa ka manager. Diba? Pero ako, maingon na jud ko, ayaw kayo na i-worry na pag-develop sa supervisor o manager. Basta naana siya sa imong downline, o niya active lang siya mo appeal sa tuwang mga training in which daghan na kitag training karon. One day, mahimo ra gyud na siyang supervisor, mahimo ra gyud na siyang manager. You concentrate on building your 20 million of sales. So in diagram, in short, it would look like this. So duha na imong i-develop, supervisor o manager. Then, instead na katong 15 million, 20 million. So imong buhaton, sige lang kag-recruit. Recruit as, kanang 20 million guys, that is only 20 people selling 1 million each. Di ba? Ang 20 million is just only 20 people selling 1 million each. So kung gusto ka na madali na, recruit more than 20. Make it 40, make it 60, make it 80, make it 100. Total libre man. Di ba? Then your leverage income will now be 1.5%. So meaning, madagdagan og 0.5% across all level. Tarawa. Once mahimo kang consultant, doon na kay 5,000 for every 1 million sales sa imong manager. Sa iyang tanan halin ha, sa iyang tanan na halin sa iyang grupo. Sa supervisor na grupo, na kay tag 10,000 for every 1 million. What if kanang supervisor na kay 20 million diha nga halin? Oh. So pila? 20 times 10, so that's 200,000 already. Now, sa imuhang mga bagong recruit, kung consultant na ka, tag 15,000 for every 1 million. Mo nang si Novelin, wala gid siya mahunong og recruit, consultant man siya. Sa iyang pagka-consultant, kung na siya bagong recruit, makahalin og 1 million, 15 mil iya. Di ba? Kanang 15,000 guys, dako pa na sa minimum daily wage. Dako pa na. This is where I derive the $500,000 computation. Sige daw. Before I proceed, I want you to ask about the marketing plan. Do you have anything to ask? You know. So may mong i-ask Vince or J. Or unsa may mong ika-istorya.
Sa ako lang sir kay mura ma-realize gid mo ba kung unsa kadali ba kung mag-recruit kag daghan. Ya, imo sang gayran pud.
Today, ang pag-guide sa atong mga agent dili na lisod kay na-establish naman ang mga training program. Unya ang training program pod available online o offline. So, meaning accessible siya. Ang advantage karon because ang atoang mga tao starting to slowly understand the proper way of marketing. Na hinihinig kasabot ba compared before. Compared before, wala man tayo understanding ato. Pero karon doon na naman tayo understanding. Mao na siya ang difference. Mao na siya ang difference. So meaning, it's not too late for the two of you guys to build. Really. After your school, you will still end up looking for a job. And the sad reality is it's not easy to find a job. And how did I know that? It's because my wife is, for the longest time, for 19 years, is the human resource director of Shangri-La Mactan. The wife of our broker, si Mr. Ruelo, is a long-term human resource practitioner. They themselves said it's difficult to find a job. Every year there is a massive graduates. Kinilang oh, this is reality, guys. My son graduated. My son is 21 years old pa man. Among sa iyang batch, no, kung man sila kabot ni graduate, 60 plus. Today, it's only my son ang naitrabaho. If wala na po siya dalha diri sa Vietnam, he will have difficulty looking for a job. Mo na siya ang real story behind. That's why I am so passionate about what I am doing. It's because more than the monetary aspect that the company can enjoy, it's because I want mabito to pag-ingon ni Juliet na mag-OJT mo. I took the challenge to do it personally. It is because I want you to understand and I want you to take a look at the real world itself. That it's not gonna be easy outside to look for a job. But unless you know how to make money, that is where you will be confident that even if you cannot find a job, you can still make a living. You can still make an income. Ini-graduate ninyo ang inyong kompetensya katupang na mga nawad-an og trabaho gikan sa pandemic. Daghan kay to sila. Nya apil to sila sa nangitag trabaho karon. Plus madungagan sa mga bag-ong graduates. That's the reason why our unemployment rate in the Philippines is increasing. So if you are not going to find something that you can work and start on while you are learning today, you will be part of the difficult graduates months to come. Ako, I personally believe that you can make it. No? Personal na ako. So, tanawa lang, no? You think about it. Ako ni siyang gi-run through because you're already in here. And I believe as we go along with our personal mentoring, it can give you a fresh perspective pa. No? Fresh na perspective. Kanilang una 90% of our people in DPPI wasn't able to finish college. But most of them are earning bigger than college graduates. For example, kamo ang inyong upline si Jude, wa mo nakahuman si Jude og college, so gid nakahuman og 72 units. Og mantrabaho na si Jude, ang sweldo ana gamay kayo kay man kauman. Niyo maglisod sa nagpangitag trabaho. So think about it, no? Think about it. So dinhi, tinyo ta. Money, Novelin made it to consultant level last August 2020. She was also the top consultant for the year 2022. Kabalo mo pila iyahang pag 2020 ang iyang group sales is 181 million. Pagka 2021 ang iyang group sales is around 250 million. Pagka 2022 almost 400 million iyang halin. Karon no 2023 gikan atong November, December, January, kabalo mo pila iyang halin na sa 3 months? 150 million na. Kamoy compute how much is gonna be making pertinda ko. 32 years old. 32 years old pa man eh. Okay? So your commissions could be released via GCash, or if bigger amounts na, it's gonna be back. No? Kung dagko na nga amount kay kanang naman ko'y kaltas na sa GCash kung dagko na kayong amount. So commissions din na lang kaya ako na. No? Hindi na lang incentive, a benefit. Every year, if you reach 10 million, you have your hospitalization benefit. You have your burial assistance, you have your accident insurance, you have your retirement benefit. So, mura na sa kagatrabaho. And with the use of meta ads, 10 million is an easy sale, actually. Kung makaton mo og meta ads, 10 million is an easy sale. Okay? Aside from that, doon natin gitawag og savings fund, in which 10% of your commission will be set aside for savings fund. Then, we also have our top seller of the month na incentive. Ginagmay lang gud no? That is 1 sack of rice na 25 kilos, 1.5 na cash, then dunay 500 pesos na mustard seed na products. Then we also have performance bonus, no? 100 pesos for every 1 million sale. Last year, nanghatag naman ta og bonus. Then doon na po tayo performance bonus sa mga supervisors, manager, and consultants. So entitled na si Jerald ani. Mura lang ni siya gamay, pero once ma-build nimo ang tibuok grupo, dako sa di inikwintada actually, no? So you have 15, 20, and 25 pesos per 1 million sale. Then we have our top seller or 100,000 performer. Kung maka-reach kag 100 million, if you reach 100 million personal sale, you get 100,000 bonus, no? Kini nanay duha naka-achieve. Ikatulo actually ani si Jude, gamay na lay kulang. Layo pa man ang October. So I think makuha ni Jude ang 100,000. Then we have our trip to Vietnam, no? This is actually 60 million. Then we also have our trip to Baguio. Last year is trip to Palawan man, no? So karon is trip to Baguio. Nya plus kini pag yung pinipag yun nga halin na ma-generate nimo for trip to Baguio nga incentive can be counted for our Thailand incentive pag yun nga trip. So doon natin mga international. Okay ni mga kuan na lang ni mga forms na inyong kuan ko mag-recruit. Okay. So in short, kini no, review it. Review it. Try to think about it. Try to ponder it out. Then ask yourself, what is it that I really wanted to achieve? Remember, we are a product of our decisions. Meaning, people became successful because they decided to become successful. People doesn't reach anything because they are afraid to make decisions. In life, if you want to make something big in your life, you have to learn to make decisions. Life outside is more tougher than life inside the school. Ang atong challenge kaniadto when we were in school is just only to pass the exam. But ang challenge nimo sa gawas, when you go outside into the real world, ang challenge nimo, makakaon ba ka ako? Muna ang challenge dito. I left my home in Toledo City at the age of 16 years old. I went to Cebu. I live on my own. Life was not easy. Life was hard. After I graduate, I started looking for a job. I wasn't able to find one. That's why I ended up selling any other items just to survive. I wasn't able to pay my boarding house for 8 months. Karenderiya tapad sa akong boarding house, akong giutang, almost a year. After I make money sa akong pagpamaligya, akong gibayran. And that was the time that I began to understand that life was really so difficult. I am a graduate, but I had a hard time looking for a job. Kaya ako mga na-applyan. Mangita ang experience. Asa makong experience na mapumayo pa makong experience. It was difficult. It was difficult. I got married. I became a jeepney driver for 3 years. Tricycle driver for another year. Life was difficult. Life was tough. I started looking for a job again. Mato nakatrabaho ko Pepsi. But when I was in Pepsi, I realized, as I received my salary every month, na madawat ako kong salary every month, nakutan ako sa kong self. Maura ba di ay ni ang worth na ako? I started casual. You know how much was my salary? 4,800 ang buwan. 2,000. And every time I receive my salary, I ask myself, maura ba din ni ang worth na ako? 4,800. I work hard. I got promoted. I became the regional sales manager. But it was then that I realized, pag-receive na ko sa akong salary as regional sales manager, I begin to ask again myself, maura ba din ni akong worth? Because as a manager, you're only paid around 30 to 40,000. Even today. Pangutaan na mo din mga manager. Sweldo na naroon as mga 30 to 40,000. If you think that's big, no, that's not big. The moment you're going to be living on your own, that's not enough. And because I keep asking myself every time na mag-payday, maura dahil niya akong worth, it was then that I started to think, I have to start something different. Moto na ko sa real estate. Was it difficult for me? Yes. Because biology graduate man ko. Di ba ako business graduate? Pero akong gilearn. I spent time learning about it. Yeah. I exerted the effort. Tiningon ko sa myself how I wish I could have started this one earlier. Right now, I'm already in my 50s. You have the good advantage today that you started this one very young. It made me, dito ko naka-realize that in school, I was taught to believe that there is a good employment outside. Moto gipatuo sa ko sa school. Well, napa ko sa school. But the moment I get out of school, dito ko ka-realize na di tayo ito tinuod na. Lisod di ay mangita o trabaho, samot na malisod mangita o dako na sweldo. Mabito na ma-abroad ako ba? Pero when I was in school, they made me realize, they made me think back na you can get a good job, pero dili din. Listen to your teacher. Ang ilang ingon sa atoa na there is a good opportunity outside sa tuwang panapakot. Pero in reality, actually lisod. I'm speaking from the heart. I'm speaking from the real story. Kaya mao man siya ang actual scenario. Montong nag-teach ko og senior high. Ako yung giingnan ko mga students. Don't you ever think that after school, it's easy for you to find a job. Because it is not easy to find a job. And if you think that if you find a job, you will be paid high, no. So dito ko realize. Take the advantage while you can still take the advantage of starting something big in your life. when I heard June na naka-start na siya negosyo, ako ba siyang ginanin ko na. That's good, June. Because in this real world, you cannot find a job that will pay you high. Because money, it's how you create it. Remember that. Money is how are you going to create it in your mind. This mind is so powerful that it allows you to create money. So you've got to change your mindset. You've got to change the way you think. And you've got to change the way you view things outside. The moment makita ninyo na, you will have a different perspective. Okay, so it's already 12 o'clock, no? So Dave will be waiting for you tomorrow in the office. Just bring a charger lang kay basig malobat mo ba, no? Kay kanang yeah, and prepare also the information with the projects na katong inyong gigather because you will use it tomorrow. So inyo tong gamiton. And if possible, pag-download na lang sa og Canva on your phone. Pag-download og Canva on your phone. Okay? So I'll have an assignment for you guys. I'll just post it in our group chat. Okay? So thank you and enjoy your session tomorrow. Let's meet on Thursday. Okay? Thank you. God bless. Bye-bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye, sir. Thank you.
Bye-bye.